it's not too cold. I mean, it's like a little frosty, but it ain't that bad. It should get a little better later on now. But the sky's clear. It's not that many chemtrails in the sky for the most part. It's like one giant one right there. But yeah, for the most part, the sky looks like it's pretty clear. So wanted to come at y'all and let y'all know what happened yesterday when I went to the down to the Library of Congress. I told you guys I was gonna when I got down to join, I would go ahead and do like a video while I was in there. Well, the problem with that was I wasn't able to do the video because first off, when I got there, let me tell y'all, for those of you who don't even live near DC, how DC looks right now, bro. DC is it used to be an area where yuppie college kids hung out at and stuff like that, and you know, went to bars and stuff, bro. That shit right now is definitely under siege, man. Like, every corner there's a police officer on. Every corner, bro. And I'm down there with me and my man went down there, whatever. So when I'm traveling down that bad boy, I had the private plates on and everything. So, you know, I wear my private plates everywhere I go. So, like, cameras, every goddamn building, it was a camera on the corner. Like, if it was a government building, there was a camera right on the upper edge of the building. You can see it. They don't hide them. They right there's hidden ones too, I'm sure. But they watching every damn thing. And then there's police officers on every corner. There's like military dudes on every other street, like every block or so, like that. It's like a military group just hanging out. And they weren't like on high alert walking around with arms and nothing like that. They were basically just standing there talking to each other. Like, we walked through a group of 5 of them. They were standing in the middle of the sidewalk or whatever talking. I mean, they looked like they was at ease for the most part. I don't know if they was on lunch or whatever. But yeah, it's military vehicles down that bad boy still. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, yo. Some shit is going on they not telling us about, bro. Ain't nobody in that Capitol Hill building either. Because there's only, I think there's like, from what I saw, because we went around the whole thing, there's only 3 or 4 ways to get, might be 4. From the road, there's only like 4 ways to get in. You ain't going in that building, you know what I mean, without getting past, without, in terms of on a street level, without going past the military. Because they guarding every damn entrance to that bitch. So the fence is still up. The fence never went anywhere. Military is still there, the National Guard and the U.S. Army, from what I saw. One of the guys' tags said U.S. Army. Maybe they actors, I don't know. But I know for a fact, from the looks of it, from an outside looking in, the military is definitely there. So I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you. I've been telling y'all for like 4 months now. That shit collapsed, yo. I'm telling you it collapsed. There's too many things that point to otherwise. On the top of the building where the Capitol Hill is, I know I never noticed this before. Maybe it was just me looking at it with a new pair of eyes. But the Capitol Hill building, the top of it where the giant dome is that they said was raided by by people, the QAnons raided, quote unquote. The Capitol Hill building has a flag on it that doesn't have a gold fringe. It's just a regular flag, no gold fringe at all. So I don't know if that was put there recently or if that signifies maybe the corporation might have collapsed and the Republic is still standing. I don't know. But I will say this though, some shit going on. So we went to the law library, like right across the street from the Capitol Hill building is the law library, the Library of Congress. So we went in, and they ain't say nothing to us about masks. But when we got in the joint, they was like, "Yeah, do y'all have an appointment?" I was like, "Appointment? How we need an appointment for to go in the library?" They was like, "Yeah, ever since the C-19, you need an appointment." I'm like, "Yo, this is some bullshit. We came an hour to get up here and shit." I'm like, "Yo, we came an hour, man. We can't just go in there and do some research." He said, "Man, I honestly don't mind, but you know, it's the higher ups. It ain't me." So we get on the phone and try to schedule an appointment right then and there, but they was booked out like a week solid. So they restricting the traffic. I think they looking for motherfuckers going. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they looking for people to go up in that joint. You know what I mean? They probably taking information from everybody, but they watching out for that. People learning. Like, knowledge is the thing that they looking out for now. Yeah, they didn't care before, but when people started doing shit like getting bonds and stuff like that, and You know what I mean? It's just too much attention fell on the corruption. So now they're trying to bottleneck the information. So yeah, that's something that that's definitely something that I had paid attention to. So we ended up not even being able to get in. But it's just amazing how these buildings are architecture, man. If y'all can get a chance, head out to the United States, man. If y'all can get the chance, go ahead and head out there. Take a look at some of the architectural buildings. You can even go to your city hall. You can even go to your city hall building and take a look how it's built. Like, them buildings were here way before. I'd go as far as to say 1776. Them buildings were here before that, yo. Because the way these buildings were built, I don't even think we had technology to make buildings like this, man. You know, and then they stood and withstood everything. Every weather that's ever happened, anything that's ever happened, them buildings stood through. So nah, I think them buildings were made long ago, man. They're not telling us about it. You know? I know my boy was saying the Moors building. Man, I wouldn't be surprised, man. They must have had some technology on them, man, if that's the case, because them buildings were very nice, man. But yeah, the old school design and stuff like that, man. You know, United States, which is Washington, D.C., for those of you who don't know, those who aren't initiated. But yeah, United States is definitely something that you should just go in there and check it out. They got pretty good food down there too. I want to go get something to eat, but most of the restaurants closed around like 2 o'clock, which was stupid. Never got there. Maybe it's the new hours for you know, everything going on and shit. But you still got some college students walking around the bad boy. Not many. It's not like a hangout spot anymore. I'm pretty sure college students go somewhere else if they want to hang out. But yeah. And I also noticed that you know, some of the mofos that was walking around was agents too. Like listening out. All of them got earpieces in their ear too. That's another thing. Everybody who's walking around had earpieces. Now, it might have been just the white Apple iPod, whatever they are, the Apple joints. But I don't know. I think some of them was agents, man. So everything is not what it seems out there, bad boy. You know, the veil is being lifted, but the deception, they still trying to put that deceptive front up. So that's what it is. All right. That's all I wanted to dispel against you guys. I want you to go ahead and come on, tune in on Sunday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be live in the direct, live in the flesh. Meanwhile, it is a foreign national, born natural 86. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.